Hey everybody, how y'all doing? I just try a quick little see if this works better tonight. Just sitting here bored, working on today's video. Yeah, I know you guys are going, what? He's live? Hello. Oh, speaking of that, I should bring that up so I can see chat. I'll go back to that video later I'm watching. How y'all doing? I don't know who's all here, but don't think anybody said anything, but yep, we're just bored, sitting around. Thought I'd see if this would work and see how trying to find my feed. Hey Carl, how you doing? Yep, I'm just sitting here. I'm using the tablet with the house Wi-Fi and testing it out. Hey Chuck, how you doing? On computer. Oh, there it is. Found it. Now I can. The audio's a little low. It shouldn't be. Let's see here. Oh yeah. Maybe it was. How's that? That better? It was turned down, I guess. I don't know. I'm not talking very loud tonight. Should be working just fine, but... Hi, Wesley Johnson. How you doing? Yeah, I know this is out of the norm for not being on Sunday night, but... Hey, Joe. Cool, okay. Well, hopefully it's working now. Just... Nothing going on Facebook, and then well, what the heck. I want to see if this works. Otherwise, yep, worked on the 454 today. Got a video that's going to be going up on that. I'm doing pretty good, Chuck. Ended up taking a nap for a while today. Didn't want to, but I guess. About all you can do. No snow here yet. Not doing too bad, Carl. Darn aches and pains are coming back in the lower legs again, but that's to be expected. I knew that was going to happen. Not much we can do about that right now. Yeah, the snow can stay away for as long as I want. It could come for Christmas and be gone the day after Christmas. Squirrel, she keeps wanting it to hang around, so. Otherwise, yep. Just trying to get some projects finished up in the shop, and I don't expect many people to be here tonight because, like I said, this is off schedule. just trying to figure out how to make this work better for Sunday, and kind of hoping Roadside Dan would have popped in. I need his shipping information. Now I can't believe I had such trouble getting rid of the socket set. Otherwise, yep, weather's treating us good. Squirrel just informed me I gotta get up early in the morning and take her to work. I guess Mama Bear opens the store. Yay. Keeps her out of trouble that way. Otherwise, yep. Not much going on. Just having one of those bored out of the gourd cabin fever nights, I guess. Hey Jerry, how you doing? Thanks for coming by. It's funny, I can see the chat on the computer before it comes up on the tablet. That's why you gotta have a backup plan, I guess. Yeah, I know this is out of the ordinary. I'm going, Jerry. About all a person can do. I woke up today, I did what I could today, and now I'm sitting here having a chat with everybody. about all a person can do anymore. Trying to keep, I don't know. Almost some nights I wish I lived in a city, so you go hop in the video. Oh, Wacky was on? I couldn't find him. Okay, Captain Jerk. Thanks for letting me know that. Tell him hi for me, too. I couldn't find his stream, so I figured that's where most people are, either on somebody else's stream or that. Like I said, this is total out of the blue, last minute thing. I'm like just bored. Thought see if anybody's out there to talk to tonight. 350. We're at a standstill for right now. Next week should be able to wrap that one up. 454. Well, I don't want to ruin the video for tonight. You too, Captain. And then I had a guy, well, let me double check. I haven't checked the messages. Nope, nothing back. I had a guy that's been trying to beat me down on a price on a block, and these people, he wants to build a 383 out of it, and I'm like, oh, it's ready for that, but yeah, basically wants to give you nothing for it, and the story, well, I'm driving 2 hours to come get it. Well, if you want to drive 2 hours to come get it, you can come get it, but then I finally told him I'd take a little less for it, and then he's like, well, does it need cam bearings? Well, it will need cam bearings, so tell him I could install them for X amount of dollars, and he haven't heard no more from him. But, oh well. And if I don't sell it, it's going to be the 327 build. Get these motors built, and welcome who all ever come in. I see we're up to 8 in here now, so I'm not sure who's all here, but thanks for stopping by on it. What the heck? What was that, Captain? I had to approve it. I don't know why that. If you must share the link with everybody. Oh, okay. Thanks, bud. Yeah, I probably won't be on here long unless a whole bunch of people show up all of a sudden. Who knows? Like I said, I'm catching everybody off guard. Usually I'm a Sunday night guy, and wanted to see, as Mama Bear suggested, maybe trying a different night too, so I don't know, maybe, because Sunday night everybody's got the football, and I think that's what's going on with our town internet. Because so far, we're doing pretty good off the house internet with this thing. And I think that's what it is. It just, the internet for the town runs out. Oh, that's why. Okay, jerk. Okay. Ah, okay. Oh. Hi, Jerry. Yeah, Jerry, that's been quite the ordeal to try and get rid of those sockets. I'm down the first guy didn't get a hold of me, so I'm trying. Roadside said he'd take them, but hey, Roadside, I need your address. Yeah, that's what I think is going on, Captain, with the Sunday night thing, so maybe I might have to change to a Friday night or Saturday night. I don't know. We'll see. If I have issues again Sunday night, then I know I probably will change my nights of doing my live streams. I can't do like Green Bay Wacky. I couldn't do it every single night. I'd go insane. Or Mama Bear would go insane and listen to me talk to myself. No comments from the peanut section yet. I know my internet will lag, so I'm going to wait to upload the video. I'll have it ready to go, but excuse me, sorry about that. Excuse me. Mama Bear made some I don't know. I guess you call it chicken dumplings or something. I mean, it was good tonight. Biscuits with a... Oh, God. Never mind. I can't even think. Anyway, yep, the 454 is one more step closer to being the next one. They're in the other room. I don't know if you guys get lucky. Maybe Squirrel will come in and say hi or something. I think they're ignoring me tonight. Yep, they ain't listening to what I'm saying tonight. One night I can get away with saying something. One of the guys say hi to you guys. You can come in and say hello to everybody, Crystal. Oh, okay, well. She's being a professional beach bum right now. We could start singing Christmas music.
God, no.
Uh-oh, Mama Bear says if I start singing Christmas music, I could get hurt.
Don't make fun of my hair.
Holy cow, Squirrel, what did you do? Stick your finger in a light socket?
No, I had my hair in a ponytail. I just haven't brushed it yet.
Jeez.
Half of it looks decent.
Yeah, I just don't turn around. Ah! Look at the rats.
It's poofy! Why is it so poofy?
Well, like I said, what'd you do? Stick your finger in a light socket?
I did when I was a child. Maybe that's what's wrong with my hair.
Oh, yeah, she did, literally. She learned not to play with light switches that didn't have...
Well, you didn't have the cover on it!
Oh, I didn't
and
have
I
it.
went to turn it on, my fingers went...
Yeah, she stuck her finger. She's about 4, maybe 5 years old. Stuck her finger in a live wire. Ah, got
Trying to make me go blinder?
Blind. Oh. Yep, it's hard to believe. She's... Hey, Terry, I wondered if you were going to show up. Yeah. I know I'm catching everybody off guard. I guess those were attached. Ow.
What were you saying about me?
I don't know. I pulled the hairs out and I forgot what I was saying. It must have been hooked to those. Oh, yeah. She stuck her finger in a light socket and... Yeah. She didn't get burnt.
You can't believe I did something.
Oh, she's the youngest in the family and going to be the tallest at the rate she's going.
I'm not even standing up straight.
Yeah. Quit slouching. Stand up, chest out. No chin up. Hey, you got a cute neck when you do that. Looks like a little turtleneck.
It's a giraffe neck because look how long my neck is.
You know how hard that was to find you doing that? Hey, CJ, how you doing?
Okay, I'm going to sit back down and watch my show.
See how she is. Doesn't even say bye or nothing. She just... I'm going to walk off and see Miss you.
Goodbye.
Did they even see it? Yeah, I think it. Hey, just in time prepping. Hey, thanks for coming by. I didn't know how this live stream was going to go tonight. I didn't announce it or... Hi, John. Just sitting around twiddling my thumbs. Getting the video ready for tonight. And well, let's see if Mama Bear's theory's right and try a different night with the internet. And so far, flawless. I'll watch that. I even noticed the leg on my computer isn't that far behind tonight. The other night was 15. Merry Christmas to you, John. Hey, Jesse. How you all doing? Congratulations, CJ. I was wondering about you. Wondering how things were going for you down there. Good thing he ain't working at Long... No, that's... Yeah, Long John Silver's. Yeah, they took all of them around close to us away. So we can't go get our fishing net anymore. Yes, another year's coming to an end. Fast, very fast. Sure didn't get done what I wanted to this year. But, hey, can't get everything done at once. You get everything done, you'd be going, what's wrong? So, been kicking around the idea. I know I got somebody in here. If he's still here, he'll know who I'm talking about. Been kicking around the idea after I get these small blocks done. I got that 396 big block. Old 65 into 396. I'm thinking about starting to work on that. Testing out a new machine shop if you guys haven't caught on, and so far what he's done for me is a third of the last guy's price, and it's been doing good. There goes Mama Bear. She's starting to get her little, she's starting to pay attention to what I'm saying in here. Oh, you can hear my mouth moving. Thanks, Mother. Yeah, work on that 396 maybe. Yeah, you do that once in a while, Mother. Yeah. No, not yet, John. She's in the other room. They're watching a TV show tonight, so. She's busy, she says. Well, anyway, that 396, I might work on that. Maybe get that running. I've never ran a 396 yet. The 454s, yep. She's not busy. Chuck says you're not busy. Yeah, I can't believe how fast this. One guy likes it when you talk about the bad drivers, Mama. Yeah, your Igmoo drivers, and when you go on your rampage about the crazy butt drivers. So is everybody ready for the New Year's? That's good, CJ. I hope that ends up being a good move for you when you get to do that. Yeah, I found out, I think, I'm not sure when we're going to get to do our Christmas because Mama Bear's got to work. And Squirrel, I think, is working too. What? Hey, no. We have to. If we have to, we'll do Christmas at midnight. Yeah, if any of you guys want to sub one another and have fun and go check out each other's channel, I mean, there's a lot of guys in here with good channels and good things, and some nights I just don't know what to say. Sometimes I just want to talk about cars, but a lot of people don't. Finally, did get my hands on did get my hands on a few pins. Be enough for about 5 days. I'm gonna get a hold of that dang doctor of mine and tell him I don't think what he's thinking is wrong is the problem. I don't know why the doctors don't seem to listen to anybody anymore. Other than the insurance companies. Oh, wait, yeah. Yeah, I keep looking at my 283 there, Terry. I got an idea for that. I'm still thinking about putting the... Okay, Jerry, I'll be here for a while. We got a pretty good crowd in here. Still thinking about putting the Vortec heads on that 283, so that way I got a set of heads for it that's got accessory bolt holes, and I got another guy looking for another intake. That would be a fun build, Jerry. That would be a fun build. Maybe that's be our New Year's resolution. Get our passports after the first of the year and don't need a doctor anymore. Get the passports and load up my trailer with my tools and come up and see you and fire your motor up on that engine stand I got. Rattle the neighbors' cages for you, Jerry. See how many of them come running out and turn that noisemaker off. Wamba, wamba. Otherwise, don't know what I'm going to have planned for this next coming. Well, I did find out the sawmill stuff will probably be pushed off for a couple of months because that guy had some unexpected tax expense this year. His mom died and the estate's getting settled and they just went to do their taxes and he about fell out of the chair. So he said we might have to push that back for a month or two. Yeah, that could be a fun repair for you on that vet there, CJ. That's an old school vet. I haven't got the shopping done yet. Well, heck, that works then, Jerry. Don't have to worry about upsetting the neighbors. Just got to worry about killing them off if they hear it. That old poncho wrapping up with open headers, that would... Yeah, I've got a few things I got to get after and get done, and I think this next year the plans are is hopefully either adding on to the shop, getting the Camaro done, you live in Junior. Coal's easy to get. Okay. Hey. Oh, that's what happened to the vet. It just was running and died. That old vet, it could be anything. Now add on to the shop, get a hoist, and get the Camaro ready to dry. It's a 1979 California C28 T-top Camaro that we've got. I knew the gal that originally purchased it new in California, and then her and her husband split. She ended up selling the car. Then the car bounced around for a while. I had it once. I got rid of it. And then it came back to me, and everybody kept like, I want it. Nope, it's not going anywhere. And then I was going to get rid of it again. The wife says, you get rid of that, you get rid of me too. So I guess the Camaro's here to stay. So we're going to try and get that fixed up. And yeah, the hoist nowadays. Our Camaro? Our Camaro? Your Camaro? Yes, the hoist. Well, Carl's coming over to help fix it. He says I shouldn't have to buy any panels. With the parts car, we should have enough. So, I just got to buy some sheet metal and he'll make everything. It should be cool. There you did it again. Now you made me forget what I was talking about. Hey, Mo Man, how you doing? No, a hoist would be... Yeah. Parts for the garage, yeah. And I'd like to get work done on this house, Well, Jerry, you can keep me busy. Well, heck. Maybe I might have to take my repairs on the road. Just get a little bigger enclosed trailer and have a shop on wheels. Yeah, the hoist I've been looking at is going to be the heavier one. It's going to probably be like the one I've been using with my cousins. Which I don't blame him. He's got some special vehicles and he put them away for the winter, so that's why it's hard to get into his shop now. Be nice. But, yeah, lots of plans. You just got to get some stuff to sell and move and get it to go. Like I said, it just... Welcome everybody that's come in. I see we've jumped up to 11. Let's see. So yeah, we got some... And then we got some other... Yeah, those lifts... One lift I'm looking at, an old farmer designed years ago, and that's the one where you drive up and it goes over cities. Hey, Fuzz TV. We're doing pretty good here. Was just bored tonight and thought I'd try a different night for a live stream and see if it worked, and so far it's doing pretty good. Better than the Sunday night ones. So, might have to change the night I do this. Years ago, a farmer made one where you drove over center and it laid down, and which would be okay, but still got to have some way of lifting the car if you're going to work on brakes. A rotisserie out of wood. Well, I guess that would work. I'd be a little leery of it, but I guess you used good oak or good strong maple or cottonwood. The only problem with cottonwood is you got to work it while it's green, because once it's dry, it's just like iron. It clamps down on those nails. You can't get them out. Neighbor had a cottonwood corn crib. Yeah. Tried pulling nails on that. They ended up taking the excavator to it, knock it down, and burn it. Hey, Danny Hurley, how you doing? We're just kind of doing an impromptu live stream tonight. Just messing around, chatting with one another, hanging out, not doing much. What? That was... Well, that's what I was wondering. Hey, George. Yeah, so far it's doing pretty good. I think that's what's going on Sunday night. Town kills the internet because everybody's watching their football, Netflix, and whatever else. Yeah, we're not football fans. The son-in-law is, but yeah. Put NASCAR on or Circle Track, they won't be watching. Usually, but I have. Last couple of years, I never used to miss a race. In the last couple of years, I've probably seen 3 races. Yeah, well, we can. We got one here in Iowa. We can go down Newton, Iowa. Got the NASCAR track down there. Yeah, a friend of mine was like, "Hey, you really need to do that online racing and that." I said, "I cannot stand video games anymore." You're right, George. Yep, since they pulled that stunt. Yeah. A lot of things. This has been one mixed up year. Why, thank you, dear. You made me that way. Too many frying pans to the head, eh? Oh, yeah, too many coffee cups. Story on the coffee cup. Sister was home for Christmas one year. My oldest sister, and I thought I was going to be smart, picking on her, and I poured a little water on her head, and she went to get me, and I'm like, got her in a bear hug. I'm like, ha ha, you can't get me. She reached out, grabbed the coffee cup, come up, and left a imprint on my forehead that was there for a couple of years. She got me. Real good. Yeah. Didn't break the coffee cup either. Needless to say, I haven't put her in a bear hug since then either. Yep. Yeah, and after the first year, we'll get Mama Bear out there and get her to build one of these motors. The only reason I put that one together that she was supposed to is need the room and tired of moving the parts around. And I didn't want the pistons to get broke or hurt, so we put her together quick, and hopefully before Christmas the 454 is running and the 350 will be running too. And then we can move on to the next builds. Not sure what they're going to be yet. They're going to be 327, 283, 406, or 377. And one Vortec motor in there. I think I want to get a Vortec built up and have it ready for sale too. Yeah. A 632. I'm game to build any motor. If all the parts are there and everything works right, I would. Okay, saying I was driving the vet. It stops. Running, but the motor turns. CJ, with that old vet, it could be the fuel pump. And if that has the old fuel injection in it, because they did have the fuel injection back in, I think you said that's a 65. There was some early fuel injection. It could be bad gas. It could be the points burned out. It could be, that would be an old points car. Could be bad gas if it's set for a long time. Depending on how the car's been taken care of, and if that motor's still all original, it could have the, well, let's see, 65. I don't remember what year they first put the nylon timing gears in, if that was just 70s or if they had experimented with that before. It could be as simple as a old plastic timing tooth. Timing gear could have stripped off. Actually, before you do anything, I'd take a can of gas, pour it down the carburetor. If it's carbureted, pour some gas in the carburetor. If she fires and starts, okay, then I would go for the fuel system. But if it don't fire, then you're looking at spark timing issues. So, and unless the tank. Okay, Jerry, you take care, and thanks for coming by. And Merry Christmas to you, and God bless you too, and hope you have a good New Year. Yeah, I mean, usually when they're running like that, going down the road and they die, it's something electrical. And like I said, being that old car, nobody's probably ever messed with the points or anything on it, or yeah, because that should have an old points distributor in it. HEI stuff didn't come out till 72, 73, I think was the first for that. So everything up to then was points. And I've been kind of going through. Oh, okay. So where are you from there, Danny? I've been going through my old books again, finding my old notes and stuff. Kind of cool to find some of these notes. And I guess here was a motor I built. It had TRW pistons, 2304 30s. And I used the 492 double humped heads, solid lifter cam, a 77 block, 1.5 rockers, and a 2010 crank. That note there's probably 30 years old. Yeah, 2304s. Forged. Yep, that was a flat top with dish piston. And it was a 9.5-to-1 piston. These old books are handy. Oh, okay. So we'd have to be shipping it back and forth or something, or somebody's going to have to take a road trip, huh? That'd be fun. I've got some motors that could end up going to Canada if we get everything worked out there yet. So Eastern Shore, okay. So yep, I've been reading up on stuff and just. I think this video what. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, everything that I've kind of had planned here is kind of going sideways, so I've got to keep going. Oh, okay. Drag racing, yeah. We got a track that's opened up within about 45 minutes to an hour of us. So I got a feeling well, George, I do have an old Ranchero on my farm, an old one. Motor's in it. I wouldn't guarantee that the motor's been be any good because it was exposed to weather for many years before it showed up at the farm. But the car, for the most part, is complete, but she's completely rusted out. So there's some trim pieces in it. The motor's there, and I don't know if there would be any salvaging in the block or not, as it was uncovered for many years. Lots of snow and rain and whatever else has gone down that carburetor. But still got all. Last time I looked at it, hey, that'd be cool, Danny. That would be so cool to start sending motors out. I mean, everybody says, "Oh, shipping kills," but you know what? You buy from a major corporation. They may say free shipping, but I guarantee you pay the shipping cost because that's how much they jacked up the price and their handling fees. So, CJ, that's I might have to dunk that motor in a full vat of acid. Roadside Dan, you're the guy I'm looking for. You are the guy I'm looking for. Hey, Roadside, you can ignore the message in the video then. You need to get me your address, buddy. I need your address. The other guy has not gotten back to me. Nothing. So I need an address in order to send that out to you. So if you don't want to put it public, I don't know if you can see my messages there, Roadside, or not. But if you don't want to put it out public, message me on YouTube if you can. If you can't, just say, hey, I think you probably could find my address. I can get you, it's in the videos or whatever. And if you want, just send me a letter with your info, and then I'll get you your socket set. Because the first guy had his channel blocked. I could not contact him, and so, yeah. 9 for 9. So, I was kind of hoping you'd show up tonight. So yeah, I've got that old Ranchero sitting out there, and no problem, Roadside. Just let me know your address somehow, and we'll get those shipped off to you. I was thinking I was going to have to redraw or something. Okay. Yeah, some of my videos in some of the recent ones, I've got, God, I can't remember the name of a couple of them. He showed up. Yeah, roadside, and everybody else has been like, come on, redraw or something. If I think about it, George, I'll put my address up again in the description of tonight's video. Oh, yeah. All you have to do is put in a message with email. What'd she do to her toe now? Yeah? Yeah? Oh, dear. Wife stubbed her toe. That. Hey, Casey, how you doing? I'm not on Hangouts right now, roadside. Actually, I gotta... how can I... After I get done with this live stream, roadside, I'll call the tow truck. God, I gotta. Hey, roadside. Here, just a second. I'm going to move you guys. Hopefully, I don't screw up the stream. I'm going to give you my email. Let's see. I'll put it up here. Now I should have looked before I did that, but. Come on. Oh, come on. Yeah, I did the email. It's my Gmail. I don't care. And after this live stream is gone, it'll be gone too, Casey, so. Yeah, if that helps you, Dan, send me an email on that. You killed what? How'd you do that? Oh. Okay, let me call the tow truck. Okay, George. What do you mean you had a hell of a week, Casey? You don't have any snow. We don't have any snow yet for you to be out pushing. I see you guys are putting a lot of that brine down. Okay. Hey, guess what? Road sign. There we go. That should have been now to find it. Okay, got her. Thank you, roadside. Cool. I will get that boxed up and put in a box and sent off to you then. Thank you. I was beginning to think I could buy. Okay, what comment there? Roadside. Oh, mine. Yeah, okay. Where to go? I gotta find it now. Didn't think I want that for right. Casey Smart. Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay, there you go. There it's gone. Oh, that don't sound like fun at all, Casey. There. Got the message out of there. Thank you. Yep, got it. It's gone. I removed it. Yeah. Yeah, one time, Casey. Don't do like my dad did years ago. God, that still hurts. My dad, the road grader guy we had at the time was good friends with my dad, and he was out blading back the snowbanks and the gravel roads. Well, the wing got stuck up. It's full of ice. See you later, John. And they melted out, and the wing was starting to come down, and that, no big deal. But it kept hanging up. And Dad's like, well, we got all the ice melted out of there. He took and ran his hand down the track and went through one finger, two finger, metal sliver, right through. Jesus. Yeah. All Dad did is grab the pliers and pulled it right back out. I thought his friend was going to pass out right there on the spot. And then he started kissing my dad's butt. Oh, you got hurt. Dad's like, don't worry about it. Oh. Yes, I did, Dan. I want to check into that too. Yep. I seen that. I know I kind of been slacking the last few days. I approved the comments and I haven't been commenting on a lot of them. I want to check into that. Been trying to keep busy and trying to keep things going, and had to remove another person last night from the channel. That's why I don't say a lot. A lot of people don't want to hear, but yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I don't. After my dad did that, Casey, I usually don't run my hand over metal anymore. Yeah, that seems what this year's been more about. All about hate and sex crimes and everything else. I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy. Hopefully this next year that comes is a lot better year. A lot of good things have happened this year, but a lot of disasters and stuff that's taken place too. But you wake up, it's a shot for a new day, right? That's all we can do. Welcome to the new ones that come in, and cool. Finally got an address for a person. Yay! Okay, and I'll put that, like I said, once I hope to load the video here, George, I'll put my address on there and the description box, and everybody can have it again. So I've had a couple of people just say, ask and you'll receive, but that's not what I'm about. I'd rather sell something instead of have. I'd rather get the sales going instead of having somebody just helping. But been there, done that. So yes, this world has gone crazy. Gone crazy. And it's nice to hear people saying Merry Christmas again instead of Happy Holidays. Last night I watched some videos on those wildfires and how some firemen got hurt or killed. That's crazy on how those take off. And as I'm driving around today and see how brown and dry we are around here, I know I don't want the snow, but I'm about ready for some snow. It's if somebody's fire gets away from them burning their trash or whatever, it's well, I'll have to check to see if dang, CJ, you gotta quit doing that. You need to get a little more sleep. All right, you take care, CJ. You're getting snow out there in Connecticut right now. Holy moly. You must have been getting what they got in Canada. My buddies out there in Canada got buried. 15 inches or so, I think I said. That's what I remember anyway. I do have to say, when I come home from the shop last night, it was snowing. Yeah, Wednesday we could have some snow. Danny heard it snowing there too. Oh, that dry powdery snow. That's the stuff that drifts and blows, and yeah, that ain't no fun snow. And when that blows and packs, that gets hard as concrete. And poor Casey runs into that, and he'd be going through the windshield of the road grader. Back in 76, 78, I can't remember, we had snow drifts where we had to move off the farm that winter because our house was literally buried to the second floor. And I'd go right out with Dad, and I felt bad. We got in the house, and you get downstairs, and I'm like, oh yeah, the power was on in the house, but the problem was the door blew open in the kitchen. My one sister and I was out there, and we didn't know that. You did? Okay, cool. Maybe I should send my stuff down to you and you can sell it for me. And the furnace ran all night, ran out of fuel. And my dad took me out there and we were going through checking on the house. There was a blizzard in 79 too. What I remember is, Dad, what are we going to do with my fish? Nothing. They were all frozen in time. Tank never did break, but they were frozen. Now, there was two blizzards kind of back to back there. Well, that was the same one. You were 7 and 79. You're born in 72. I almost lost my feet. The neighbors were a mile away, and it took them 8 hours to go 1 mile on snowmobiles because they'd go along and floop, fall in and have to dig that one out. And scared the living heck out of me when they got there because we knew they were coming, but you're a young boy and all of a sudden you see this guy looking in the window with this big helmet on, and that, I freaked out. I went and hid in the house. It took them 45 minutes to find me in the house because I got scared. And when they finally got me convinced they were here to help us and not kill us, the last thing I remember is the guy's like, here, I'll put you. He stuffed me down as close to the motor as he could to get me next to the heat. That's the last thing I remember. The next thing I know, we're at the neighbor's house. And I come to, and I'm like, what are they trying to do? Cook me? Because they had my feet on the oven door trying to warm them up. And one of the neighbors was a nurse, and she was on the phone all night at the hospital because my feet were turning black. So yeah, I almost lost my feet that year. It was. Now we don't get those snowstorms like that, which is okay. Kind of miss them, but I don't miss them for that. So what kind of setup did you have in your 377 there, Terry? I like using the Keith Black pistons, and I did just stock stuff on mine. Well, I had the good bolts and beam polish rods and it. You and the wife are the same age, Dan. I got a couple of 72s in here. Yeah, no, I ain't that old. You be quiet there, little old lady. Well, you're 61 when you turn it around backwards, so you're old. Yeah, I'm 94. Okay. JP Pistons, okay. Yeah, I got looking at some parts I got laying around the shop, and 1980, yeah, 80s weren't too bad. No. Oh, let's see. And Terry, you were talking about putting the 400 crank in a 305 block. I come across a video where somebody had done that. Mean little motor. It was. God, who the heck was that? Anyway, yeah, somebody's done that and they got it to work. 1980 Chevy Love. Oh my God, those trucks. Remember when they had to crush a bunch of them on the docks because they started rusting before they got off the shipping docks? Yep, little 334. Yeah, they remember the one gas station had a picture of those brand new trucks getting crushed because they started rusting before they got off the docks. You know, all that. We waste so much in this world. Oh, hey, welcome back, Jerry. Yep. And I think it's cool, all these old cars like the Buick Internationals and the Camaros that are being found that are completely brand new cars yet. Either 4 or 5. Cross member was not removed. The 358s, oh yeah, I ran a lot of the 358s, and a lot of our motors, most of the time, pull the engine to do the clutch, yep. A lot of our motors were either standard 350s or 30 or 60 over motors that we ran until they started changing the rules. Even ran 406 out there. It did pretty good. Oh yeah, you want to do the 327 crank in the 400. Well, I wasn't too bad for that clutch job then. I hated one of my... Well, the guy I'm building the 454 now, he had a Chevy Love that had that rotary motor in it. I wouldn't touch that thing with a 10-foot pole. That rotary motor, that was something weird. Oh, okay. Yeah, I had to scroll back and get caught up too. Had the Isuzu. Yep. Isuzu. What did I say? Isuzu. Yep. Yeah, I look back at all the cars I've had. There's quite a few I should have kept. But if I would have kept them, the thieves would have had them all stripped down, and that's what I was running into at the end of having all the cars. Back in the day, I had about 300 I had Grand Prix, Monte Carlos, Chevy pickups, Ford pickups, and all those cars on the farm. All I had to do is sign the paperwork, send it back to the state. I would have been a legalized salvage yard. But I went to the races one night, and somebody come up to me and said, "Hey, you got a blue 78 Chevy Impala out there?" I said, "Yeah." He says, "Well, the carbon distributor over on that race car there." I said, "Better not be." Got home that night, went straight out to my brother-in-law's car. Yep, the carburetor and distributor were gone. Pretty bad when you got your fellow racers coming down to your place to rip you off. So after that, I called up the local crusher and started crushing. Cleaned it up. 110,000 pounds of steel hauled off that farm. I'd like to have that paycheck nowadays. Let's see. Yeah, I think I'm going to set the goal for this year is to have the Camaro done and running so the wife can go and have fun with it. Well, back in the day, Jerry, when we finally got my dad to let me clean it up, it was a week after the prices dropped. The guy still did good for me. It wasn't bad, but what should have probably been, I think we got a total of $4,000 out of it, and it should have been about an $8,000 check, but at least it was cleaned up and gone. Haven't missed it since. It took me 7 years to clean up the farm. My dad packed that much junk on the farm. You look at it now, you would never know it ever had that much. Yeah, my dad was stubborn. Yeah, it wasn't bad. I mean, it was better than giving it away. Okay, Dan. Yeah, nowadays, iron price right now, that's why I'm sitting on the iron out at the farm. It's not worth anything right now. So I'm just stockpiling it. Which I had another YouTuber tell me that, oh, you're just turning into a junkyard now. I'm like, I'm not going to give this stuff away. I know to hold on to it till spring when the prices go up. And then start stockpiling after the prices start dropping. So don't hurt nothing to sit around. I think, I guess if we have a whole bunch of troubles again Sunday night, I think I will. Because I've only noticed a couple of glitches, and I don't even think it showed up. I might have to change to a Friday night live stream, because it's doing really, really good. Wow, we're already an hour and 2 minutes into this. Holy moly. And I was kind of surprised. I didn't know if I'd have anybody show up tonight because unannounced and just last minute thing to do. And been thinking about doing something, but I don't know yet. No, the beard will be here. The beard will be here, but it is a season for something, and I've thought about doing. Freak everybody out. You never know. Santa might show up one of these days. Yeah, Carolina, I talked to him last night. I know Carolina, he's just kind of not feeling the best. I know he was supposed to be seeing a specialist, so... Oh, okay. Yeah. He talked to me last night, and he hasn't talked to me today. And I see he's not lit up tonight, so I don't know. I know he was supposed to be seeing a specialist, but in his last video he put up, he said there's other issues than gallstones. So, see, he's a cancer survivor too. So hopefully none of the cancers come back. So I don't know. So I've been kind of wondering about him too. But usually he talks to me every day. But today, now that you brought that up, I guess I really haven't seen him on. I seen he was lit up earlier, but he never messaged me. So I'm not sure. But yeah, we've got a few of the YouTube members. We got Carolina Man that's having troubles. We got Greg that's having troubles. Iron Man's been having troubles. And then, yeah, his Ford. Oh, yeah, yesterday, his last video, one of the last videos, he said, well, the Ford wouldn't start. His brand new battery from Walmart's already junk. Yeah, he got it at Walmart, and it's already junk. Not even 6 months old, and it's junk. Yeah, he was wondering about the alternator, so they took the alternator and tested it. The alternator was just fine, and they tested the battery. Junk. So yeah, Walmart used to be good to get some stuff from. Nope, stay away from that place like the plague. Wife has done real good. She's staying away from Walmart, but she's got a lot of reasons not to go into Walmart. The other good news is son-in-law is working. He's back to work again. So we've been watching the grandkids, helping them out. It's amazing how much those little farts have grown. Mason is crawling already. He's running around. And, oh, I missed it. I didn't see my haters were in here. See, we got 10 likes and 3 dislikes. Still got paid. Hey, somebody's got to be the dork. You can't have all the fun. Oh. So, yep, having the grandkids around, they're fun. Mason, no, he's being a little boy. He keeps flipping forward and bashing his head off stuff. Hey, he didn't pick up being klutzy from Grandpa. But he didn't do like his sister and his aunts. They were ones that would sit on their butts and scoot. He's actually crawling like he should. Now, everybody that's come in, I see we're up to 13 now. Thank you. Well, it was up to 13. We lost one. Yeah. Been thinking about taking one of these motors too, like that 283. And I know not really many people want a 283. I'm also thinking about taking and getting some metal and make some kind of farm buggy or an oversized bear four-wheeler for me. That's V8 that we can go raise hell on the farm with. Well, more better. They sit on the shelf too long, and I've had problems where they were not honoring the warranty because it sat on their... Yeah. Yeah, you got your receipt and everything else, and they still, oh no, that's not our fault. Excuse me. Boat Racers has it. Okay. Huh. Competition Products Catalog. I'm not sure if that's the one I got or not. I just got a couple of new ones here that got some pretty good prices. And oh yeah, almost ruined the surprise for the 454 video tonight. Yeah. All I can say is I wish people would let me get the stuff so I know it's right. Yeah, ran into another issue. Yeah, I'm still here. Yeah, let's see. Oh, thanks, dear. I feel the love. I'm here. I feel the love. I said, yeah, I'm still here. And I hear her. Unfortunately, you're still here. Yeah. See? Yeah. Hey, squirrel. Squirrely. I need a glass of water, please. Please. They love picking on me.
No, I don't. I can't catch it.
You can't catch? Oh, I should have thrown it then. Oh, this is a good one. I got myself.
Because I wrapped my hand because my wrist hurts.
Oh, okay. Well, you gotta quit thumping those boys over the head. Hey. That squirrel.
I'm back.
Oh, look at those rosy cheeks. Sure.
Giraffe neck.
What was that?
I said giraffe neck.
Giraffe neck. I thought you were saying chapstick.
How'd you get chapstick out of giraffe neck?
Say hi, Jerry.
Hi. Wait, what?
Say hi. Jerry says hi to you.
I said hi.
And now Chuck says hi. Say
Hello.
hi, Chuck.
Hello.
No, you were supposed to say hi, Chuck.
Hi, Chuck. How much?
Up, Chuck.
How much more could a woodchuck chuck wood?
I don't know. What's the answer?
I don't know.
Well, then why are you bringing up something you can't answer?
Well, can you say it that fast?
No, hell, I can't even talk normal. What do you
Sally
expect?
sells she sells down at the seashore.
Yes, those little 283s are fun. This one's 30 over flat top. And I'll put those vortex. Accord. I had a 305 that I put together once that if I wanted to build it, I would have swore it was a 350. Now it had a 292 cam in it, a TRW 292, and had two different sized intake valves in it. One head had one size, the other head had the other, and that was a good running little motor. So those 305s got a bad rap. They would have been a good motor if they wouldn't have put the soft cams in them. They always get something going good, and then they mess it up and change it. And good one, Cherry. Good one.
Did you just say cherry?
No, Jerry.
I swear to God, you said cherry.
Where did you get Cherry from, Jerry?
Well, you could change the J to CH. Duh.
I'm not sure they do yet.
It itches.
.292 comp can. I don't have that book here.
What book? The book to manage your brain?
Haha, smart butt. Oh,
Alright, I'm gonna go sit down.
yes they do. Okay. I don't know if anybody's downloaded the Comp Cams simulator. Gives you a pretty good idea what goes on. One of the motor builds last year, 2 years ago, that's what we did is use that, and that's the cam we picked, and it ran pretty good. So I'd like to keep building motors like I'm doing. I want to add on to and have a clean room where nothing but clean stuff goes in there, and don't do too bad in the shop. .280 Magnum, okay. I had to make her thump pretty good. Hey Mike, how you doing? Caught everybody off guard tonight. Trying out Mama Bear's philosophy of trying a different night, and so far, yeah, the stuff that we had back in, I got a 600 and some lift on your way home. Okay, I got a 600 and some lift crane cam. I've never ran in anything yet, and my 377, I used what they called Ultradyne, which that company went defunct, and I can't remember who bought them now, but they got all the Ultradyne's cams, grinds, everything, and they said they could duplicate my cam yet today. My cam's still good, so that was a running little motor. Yeah, I know, Mike. Tonight was just a test to see. I'm still going to do a Sunday night show this weekend, and if I have all the glitches and everything, then I know it's the fact that our internet company doesn't have enough power to run everybody on a Sunday night. So that might, yeah, Iski. Oh, these motors I'm building now for the customers, those have been Lenati cams. And they seem to be doing pretty good. What the heck?
Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle bells, Batman smells, Robin laid an egg. The Batmobile, wait. This wheel and Joker got far away.
Your front page on YouTube under... Your front page on YouTube under recommended lifestyle. Good effort. Okay, what do you mean there, Stefan? You...
Oh, you just made me shut the TV things out of my hand. Thank you very much.
The nuts are loose. See, Terry, you're down in southern Missouri, right? Almost down, you're south of St. Louis.
Sure, we'll see that. What? Jingle bells, Batman smells, run
Okay.
away. Batmobile, let's just feel a joke, get away. Why are you so sure?
Make you ask questions.
But they're painful.
Well, that's your problem.
No, it's not. Okay, yeah, it kind of is. But yeah.
Got that old Tundra wound up, do you, Mike? Oh, no. Almost.
Don't you stop doing it, Sunday?
Yeah, I'm going to try it Sunday. I'm going to compare a Friday, Saturday.
Well, the only other reason I can think of it doesn't work on Sunday is football.
Right, that's...
Everybody's watching football.
Oh, you're driving the Corolla tonight. Oh, okay. Wife says you're drinking Corona. Uh-oh.
I want to cuddle with my panda bear.
Oh, you can't. It's got to stay there under the tree. Because it's not there. It's a figment of your imagination.
It was right there. I was with my mother when I bought it.
When you bought it.
Well, Mom bought it, but...
Well, you didn't see it. It's not there.
It's right there. It's night. I told Mom she couldn't wrap it, or else it might die.
Oh.
It might die.
Did you get under a tree? Well, yeah, we could give you a panda bear. Yeah, she's a panda bear nut. She loves her panda bears.
And squirrels.
And squirrels.
And every other kind of stuffed animal there is in the world. Right.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, we can play darts with them.
Oh, they're not the real sharp ones. I was going to have you run and see if I can pin the tail on the crystal, on the squirrel. Play pin the tail on the squirrel.
Pandas have tails too.
Yeah, how's the gas prices out there for everybody? Ours is finally down to $2.28.
Do you realize it's going to go back up because next week's Christmas?
I don't know. I think they kind of learned at Thanksgiving. Nobody traveled as much as they said. Uh-oh, it looks like I lost a bunch of people. Oh, well.
Oh, well. SpaghettiOs.
Been going for an hour and 20 minutes. I'm surprised anybody showed up tonight so far.
Yeah, because nobody likes you. I'm kidding! I'm kidding. I'm kidding. They're just here because of me. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Jeez.
Maybe.
See what I got to put up with? These are new people.
I said I was kidding.
Mm-hmm. Let me see your wrist.
Well, you gotta be careful because...
Yeah, I know.
Don't grab the sharpie thingies.
Why is it going to grab the sharp things?
Do that. Ooh.
good one. Oh.
Here, no. It's not gonna go. It's not gonna go.
204? Dang, we live in the wrong spot, Mama. They got gas for 204 out east. You're in VA, ain't you? Mike? VA or P? East Coast. It's behind your back, that direction.
No, the East Coast.
The East Coast is that way.
It's that way.
No.
It's that way.
The East Coast is that way, sweetie.
Never eat soggy waffles.
Well, that's north, that's west, that's south, that's east. No, I never did run out there. I just stayed in Iowa here, Danny. We never got out of the state. Well, I could take that back. We did go up to Jackson, Minnesota.
When?
That was before I met your mom, so way long time ago.
I've only been to Iowa, Illinois, Minnesota, Kansas, Wisconsin, Nebraska, South Dakota. Maybe, I don't remember.
Yeah, Terry, when I got back, 214. Wow, we're getting ripped off. When I got back into working on the motors and I started calling up some of my old camp places, either the old boys are dead, or they gone out of business, or they were sold out to another company. I'm like, wow, there was an old boy that custom ground cam is not that far. If you had a big race cam and you started the flat and the lobe, and there was enough there, he could make you another cam out of that cam and regrind it. He done lots of cams for everybody around here. And, yep, he's dead and gone. Excuse me. So, yeah. General Kinetics. I don't remember that. Mobile was the cheapest. Yeah. Yep, you're down there in Kansas. Oh, Carl, you're back, or have you just been hiding in the background on me? I was talking about that 396. She's laughing at you? Yeah. Why? Oh, you in there doing your cutest sneezes, dear? Well, if you don't know, who does? Oh, boy. You guys are goofballs. Yeah. That was a lot of those cam places used to be really good to work with. I've got the catalog out at the farm. I got to remember to dig that out. Glad you made her home safe there, Mike. Hey, just thinking, with you being on the road, we haven't disturbed your bird yet. Yeah, I get my 377 built and let everybody hear that Ultradyne. One night we went to the races. I drove the Monty to the races, and the guys at the pit gate were wheeling around like, oh, who's driving their modified in? And they're looking, getting that dumbfounded look on their face. And I shut the car off and it got quiet. We got out and they finally realized that one state trooper shook his head like, oh boy. I thought, yeah, I want to have fun after the races, but nope, nobody said anything. I had working brake lights, turn signals, and headlights, and it was registered. The stuff, that car was fun. Hopefully be able to make it fun again one of these days. Got a few builds I want to do, but it's just hard to get them going. Should have added on to the shop years ago. So far, let's see how we're doing on battery. We're doing good on battery too. It's kind of working out good. Kind of drawing a blank here. Do that once in a while. So, hey, you had any good repairs this week, Mike? Who can't speak English? Oh, wonderful. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's going to be fun. Your dog been feeling better since that? No head busting electrical. That's good. I need to get this. Ah, okay. Check up. That's good. Yep. This week's kind of gone. We got one click away from getting the movie going for tonight. I'm afraid once I hit that download button and the internet will screw up, so probably go for another 15-20 minutes here and see how it goes. Yep, not sure what I'm going to do this weekend yet. Well, other than take Squirrel to work in the morning and I guess go to the farm and see what I can get done. I don't know, maybe I'll dig in the one corner with all the engine blocks and get out and measure up some stuff and see what's going on. I don't know if anybody's caught or watched all the way through the last videos. That old motor I got from Chop Shop, he said it was missing and giving him fits and that. I think I figured out what the problem was. One head, the exhaust valves were sunk into the head, and one head was broke. And since one head's broke, I'm going to take that old block of his in and have it crack checked to make sure it ain't broke too. I guess he might have got her a little warmer than what we thought. 13-year-old dog. Wow, no. Anything that has medical, animal or human, seems like the price has gone through the roof. It's crazy. What else? I can't remember who the one guy was that gave me the insights on the 454 we're building now on the head gaskets and that. Gotta check to see if the push rods we got are going to be okay yet. I got a feeling we're going to need longer ones, but cross that bridge when we get to it. Excuse me, sorry about that. What are we down to? even know what day it is. Oh, Monday. It will be 1 week left till Christmas. God, this year's gone by fast. That's not doing bad. I think I was 123 over 72 the other day. I would have been thinking I should have picked up the tablet, went in there, and we could have got Mama Bear. Come put her on the screen. Hey, they like seeing you and the squirrel better than me. They do. How did Chevy come? How did Chevy come up with the old 402? Oh. Oh, 402 big. Okay, gotcha. I've been a Chevy guy all my life. I've had the Fords. I've had a few Fords. And it just seemed every time we went to work on a Ford, it cost so dang much that I stuck with the Chevys. And back in the day, there used to be more performance stuff for Chevy than there was for Fords. Well, nowadays it's now becoming an even field, and that's the other thing too. I'm kind of thinking I need to start grabbing these LS motors from the grab and go places. I guess I just missed out on a sale. Could have went to the junkyard and picked up any motor for $100 out the door. They had a sale on them. I'm like, oh, I wish I'd known that. Get some extra money, go pick up about 12, 15 of those LS motors, tear them down, rebuild them, part them out, whatever. That seems to be the in motor now. All these LSs, everybody wants them for everything. And now I guess they have now come out with a street rod kit, because the guy just installed one on a 5.3 that comes with the correct oil pan, pickup tube, intake, and everything to mount a MSD 6AL or 6LS ignition box on, so you can make it carbureted and still have the computer controlled timing. Yeah, the 402s are hard. 562 LS. That would be a fun one. I had the ones that are even harder to come across than the 402 are the old 409s. But I guess my problem with the 4 that truck screws now. Uh-oh, that don't sound good, Dan. Yeah, I'm kind of waiting for the warm weather. That's the other truck. I checked into it. Yeah, 4.3 to 402. That truck's going, hello. I checked into having the frame that I got for that other 2002 blasted and cleaned up so we can get it painted and all done up right, so I know it's going to last $225. And the guy comes to my shop and he'll blast it. So, which if I can get enough stuff lined up, maybe get enough lined up to have other people bring stuff out and make a day or two job out of it. I should get something in the mail Saturday or Monday. Okay. Yeah, I haven't checked the last 2 days. All right, I'll be watching for that, Mike. Cool. Yeah, I've been thinking about taking that old black Tahoe I got for parts too, and maybe stick one of these motors in a tranny and make a farm vehicle out of that, and see if we jump her through the air and see how many times it'd take before we break it. All I know is you don't put Mama Bear in it and go through a snow-filled ditch. She about had her oldest right there in the spot. Looking back, we've picked on Mama Bear quite a bit over the years. Had to keep her on her toes. Snail mail. I don't know, since it's coming from the East Coast, it seems like stuff that comes from the East Coast goes fast. The stuff mailed right here, local, slow as molasses. Yep, Mama Bear, she's been a pretty good gal. I noticed the other day her little, she said something about her little toes not feeling right. Well, you gotta ask the doctor. Oh, okay. Went to the, okay. Then I should have it either. Then her little toe's doing something I don't think we counted on. Normally it's like this. It is now. Toenail is at almost 180 degrees. And, oh no, yeah, her toes turned 90 degrees now. But remember, they took out that joint right there, so all that's holding her toe on is tendons. She's saying now it looks worse now that she stubbed it into the table, so I have to check it out for her later. Yeah, Terry, the old school motors, a lot of the people that are going to this new LS stuff, yeah, the LS stuff's nice, but you gotta, the old school stuff, look at the horsepower they were making before all this new stuff came out. They had some pretty, as I tell you, when Big Daddy Dave and that was set in drag racing records, none of these dart blocks or any of these specialized blocks existed then. They were still pretty much production blocks, or a few of the... Oh, I bet you should... If she stubbed it bad enough, she probably sat there and went... She wanted the cuss, but couldn't. So, yeah, the old school motors were a hell of a motor. And beep-a-deep, beep-beep. That's probably pretty much what she would have been. Thank God she didn't do it on the live stream. I would have had to cover the mic. Let's see. I don't know. I know a lot of you don't have Facebook and that, but boy, there's a diesel motor that had 3 turbos on it being dynoed, and she came unglued off the stand. Wow. I wish they would have had sound when that thing exploded. 2 pistons are still on the rods. The crank's there, and everything from the crank up was gone. It just... Yeah, it's on Facebook. If I come across it, I'll share it again, Mike. I might have shared it, so it might be on my wall, but... Yeah, that motor just lifted and flopped forward. Damn near destroyed the dyno stand, too, with it. And wasn't there some big famous race shop here last year that they were dynoing a motor and ended up burning the whole place to the ground because the motor exploded? Yes. Yes. Now, the motors that make me sick are those little 4-bangers that just walk all over you. I'm like, oh, that's just not so right. It's so wrong in so many ways. Excuse me. Yeah, but... Yeah, the tractor pull one where the motor come out and he ran it over. you find out the weak link is the webbing above the oil pan. That's where they usually separate. Well, Jerry, if I can find it, I'll get a link to it or something. Let's see. Go to my wall quick. I'm trying to think. I can't remember if I shared that one or not, or if it was shared to me. It's amazing what you can find nowadays on the internet. That's crazy. The tablet's working good. I'm starting to think it's a computer problem I got. You don't even hardly need a catalog for booking for engine parts anymore. You just look, go to Google, type it in, you can find it. I don't know if it was a Cummins or what it was, Mike. I don't remember. Let's see. I'm scrolling back. Yes. Yeah, I remember when they used to say a picture was worth 1,000 words. Now it ain't worth the paper it's printed on. In this day and age of photoshopping and everything, it's hard to tell what the truth is anymore. Uh-oh. Am I working okay? Is it? No. Okay. Carbureted. Yep. Did you use that intake to be able to put the MSD box on it? I think it's cool that they finally come out with an oil pan and pickup tube for you, so you can put them in your old Chevelles and that in the cars without having to cut and hack the oil pan all the heck. Granted, I got the aluminum welder, I could do that now, but geez. Hey, maybe that's what I should do. Take that little S10 and stick a LS motor in that one. Then give that the squirrel. No. First time she'd step on the gas, she'd probably be in the ditch. Squirrel will be calling me, Dad, what'd you do to this thing? It flies. And I guess we could call her the flying squirrel then. There's so many things a person can dream up and do nowadays. It's funny. Yeah, that 280. Yeah, that'd be a good place for that 283 too. That'd be more than enough for that. Yes. Fuel ejection's nice, but when it breaks, it costs you. The other night we went with somewhere with the pickup, and the squirrel made the note, boy, it didn't take much gas to go. I said, no. But I had an old 3/4 ton Chevy. I said, the same trip that we... Okay. Made the same trip with that old 3/4 ton Chevy. I said it would have literally drank 3/4 of a tank of gas. Okay, Mike. Had 410 or 411 gears in the rear end, 3/4 ton. Yeah. She'd get up and go, pull the house, but it wouldn't pass a gas station. Okay, who just dinged me now? Oh, okay. Okay. Yep, okay. Got it, Dan. Thank you. Alright, I'll watch it after the live stream. Since I got the phone working off the house internet too. I'll check it out then. Let's see. I think last night I was in bed by this time. I was just no. I wasn't in bed. I woke up. Yes, Mike, Roadside Dance the other winter, which I finally got shipping info for. So, yep. First guy never got back to me, so it's going to go to Roadside Dan, which I now got an address. So, yep. Finally got the giveaway done. That's a cool one. Okay. Yep. Sorry. I get sidetracked easily, don't I? Oh. Cranking two pistons. Yeah, that sounds like it, Mike. Sounds like the one. Put a 383 in a S10. You just got a message from me. Oh, yeah. Yeah, yep. That's right. I forgot that. Let's see. Ain't that crazy how fast those messages went out? And ding. Well, I think I'll try and hang out for another 10 minutes, guys. I'm kind of starting to run out of stuff to talk about. And like I said, this one messaging on live stream. Yep. Now, if we could just get our mail to go that fast and everything. Holy moly, yeah, that 396 and that S10, holy moly. That would, wow. Only problem I got with that. Sent me your bird. No, my cat would be trying to kill your bird. Dang it. Yes, it would. And be reliable, too. Our post office here takes an hour and a half lunch nowadays. Oh, that's what I was saying. The 4x4, the S10 I got now is a 4x4, and I get an oil pan to fit around that front differential. That's the problem. If I converted the truck to two-wheel drive, then it'd be no problem. But being it's a four-wheel drive, that's a little more of a challenge. Yep, we got a cat at the house and a cat at the farm. The cat at the house is outside guarding his garbage. Mama threw some scraps away, and she's there in the kitchen, and the damn cat's trying to dump the garbage can over. Holy 5-0 and... Oh, do they make a cat? Okay. Huh. Yeah. I get some big motor sales or get some motors built and sold. That'd help. That'd help get me going on some of these other projects. Yeah, if I could get... I've got all the stuff to be dangerous. I got the welders, plasma cutters, torch presses, tubing, fenders. I can have all the fun. And if I could find the sponsors, I'd almost put a race car together. But I need to... Well, I need sponsors and a driver. Because I ain't going to get in one. Not unless I get down to 200 pounds, then I would get in one myself. But otherwise... He twisted the frame on that Ranger. Oh boy. Yeah, those frames ain't too solid under those little Rangers. One of my motors twisted. A friend of mine's 85 Cutlass Supreme. We're going down to his place to pull the motor back out, and he was riding with us because we let my nephew drive it because he had just gotten his license. And he's looking at me. He goes, "What's wrong with my car?" You see, the passenger side bumper was down lower than the driver's side. And when we went to pull the motor, that's when we found out it was twisted. We had it up on the jack stands. He went to pull himself under the car, and he pulled the jack stand out in his hand. He's like, "Don't anybody move." Yep. It's kind of fun when you can put enough power and enough torque to a car that you twist it. Makes you wonder how hard you're running. And I don't know if anybody will remember the piston coming. Putting the cage in it. Yeah, I would too. Anybody out there besides me remember the old high duty pistons? They were a cheap piston. Boy, I had good luck with those. I know they're no longer made now, but I had luck. Souped up semi trucks. Yeah. Seen a video that was almost indestructible. Yep. Seen a video saying, "Oh, you won't get stuck behind this dump truck." Dump truck goes around the exit, gets out on the highway, and a FedEx truck goes by, and the car behind him is right on his butt. That dump truck, the car couldn't catch it. They passed that FedEx truck and some others. That dump truck got up. The car's speedometer, they were up to 110, and that dump truck was still pulling away. I'm like, wow. Hate to know what that guy gets for fuel mileage, but that was one hell of a truck. sorry, Mike. Well, it gives you something to look up. That was a cool. That truck just takes off and goes. Picking on a buddy of mine in Canada. Terry, I would love to do that, but I don't think I'd get in your modified. I'm still a pretty hefty size yet. Have to take the roof off and slither down in there. Oh, one of my buddies from Canada is talking to me now. Hey, squirrel. Got a 12 valve 71 Detroit. No wonder that thing gets up and scoots. Really? Okay. I know when I was thinking about driving the race car, the helmet people it was gonna cost me $800 to $1,000 to have a helmet made for me back in the day. They were going to have to take two helmets, cut the one and the thirds, and take the center section out of the second one to make it big enough to fit my head. I'm going to see if your cat wants in. Or see if he's got the garbage all tore up for you outside. Oh, there he is.
That's what I thought.
He was out there knocking and I didn't hear him, huh?
He was out there trying to get into the garbage outside.
Sounds like him. And Mike, and hey, you're an admin. You can put those links to those videos up in here if you want. Or send them to Jerry. There you go. There's a link for you, Jerry. Yeah, I ran a race car for 12. It was either 12 or 14 years. And then what link's getting worse, Mike? I can't click on that to blow up the picture right now, otherwise I'd lock up my internet. I started racing in 88 to 98. No. Yeah. 10? No, it was longer than that because it was just before. Yeah, it was 12, 14 years. I messed around with race cars and that. Then the family come along. Oh, Mama Bear, she loved going to the races. You know, I'm getting ready to close down the live show, and now everybody's getting a hold of me. Yep. If you got a gal that likes you going to the races, you better hold on to her. Mama Bear, she built a couple of motors for the race cars. $9,000? Heck, I've spun a couple of small block Chevys over 10,200 RPM. I would have liked to have been at the start line to hear that. Because everybody says once I cleared that 10,000 RPM, it was just a different sound out of that motor. And a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff we got to know. Just thanks to this guy right there, Old Smoky Unique. He was behind a lot of the developmentation of the parts we've got now. Well, guys, I hate to, but we just crossed the 2-hour mark, and I'm kind of running out of stuff for tonight. And that's so. Thank you, everybody, for coming by tonight and having fun. And like I said, it was just, and I'm glad it got, so when you watch the video later roadside, you don't need to worry about that. You were cleaning your glasses. Yeah. So. But otherwise, yeah, I'm kind of starting to draw blanks too often. So, I guess thanks for coming by, enjoying this. Yep, I'll still do a lot Sunday night. Hey, Farm Mark. I'm gonna still do a Sunday night show. Hey, you want to come tell them bye, Mama Bear? Oh, okay, fine. Just holler it out then.
Bye.
There you go. Yeah. Hey, Rob and Nia. Unfortunately, I'm just getting ready to get out of here. So, otherwise, look for me Sunday night. We'll still do a live show Sunday night, see how that goes, and compare tonight and Sunday to see which one's better, and we'll adjust from there. So, but everybody, I guess I'm going to go. Sorry for the ones that just come in here, but I'm starting to wind down. So, thanks for coming. Y'all take care. Have a great weekend. Stay warm out there. See y'all later. Thanks, Terry. See you then. Good night, everybody.